Special meeting, roll call, Madam Clerk.
Mayor Jones.
Here.
Vice Mayor Nunn.
Here.
Councilmember Dixon. Here. Councilmember Dodd.
Here.
And Councilmember McPartland.
Here.
Thank you.
All right, thank you so much. Colin?
That mic is off.
No, it's on.
It's on. It's green.
It's on.
It's just not very loud.
Okay, I think that's better, yes.
Yes.
Okay, as you know, we had a reception last night for the candidates. We did all one-on-one interviews, rotating among the elected officials this morning. And this afternoon, we had full council interviews. And now it's time to see if you're ready to make a decision. You know, you don't have to do it today. We can put it off till the next meeting. But if you're ready, that would be great. The way we like to start is to use a ballot that I've given each of the council members. And I like you to check off your top two, not to rank them. And we're just trying to get a sense of where you're at, if there's general agreement on the council, or as happened in Indian River County for the first time in 25 years, they were all over the block in a sense. And I don't mean that in a negative way. They had good candidates and they just had different preferences. So if you want to start that way, we can do that, and then we'll see what happens next.
All right, if everybody's ready with the ballots, we'll put them up and you can collect them.
Before we do that, do we need to do Pledge of Allegiance and all that?
No.
Okay,
no,
all right,
we're
just
fine.
make sure we're following.
If you could sign the bottom of your ballot too, that would be helpful, just for the record.
Hey, there's no signature
Check off
line.
your name and, I know.
You want my voter registration?
I want you to be creative. Imagine
All right,
there's a
that's
line
fine.
there.
Mr. Mayor, this isn't a continuation. I think we actually do need to start the meeting with a roll call and so forth. I mean,
We
with
did the roll call.
We did a
So
roll
we
call.
don't need to do the pledge and that?
No,
Okay.
no, we're
All right,
fine.
We're on number 8 now, I see now. Thank you.
Yeah.
I missed that as well.
That's all right.
What I will do then is I will read the ballots, and you can just double check yourselves and make sure that the right box got checked. I did have that happen once where I read the ballot and no, I didn't mean to vote. Anyway, and while we're doing that, Cindy will record them and we'll see where we're at. So,
Cindy, do you want to, it got moved on you, so.
Yeah. Yeah, my screen is
They
not up
picked
here.
it up for a second there. and
that's my fault.
It's all good. There you go.
All right, so Councilmember Dodd, two choices were Jennifer Cockcroft and Rodney Edwards. Councilperson Dixon's two choices were John Anastasio and Jennifer Cockcroft. Mayor Jones's two choices were John Anastasio and Jennifer Cockcroft.
Cindy, can you use a pen? You can't see on the overhead, you can't see those marks. Maybe you can there, but on here I can't see.
Yeah, I
You
can't see
can,
it
but
either.
it's pretty faint,
Yeah.
even looking at it.
Ooh, much better. Thank you.
Okay. Councilmember McPartland is Rodney Edwards and Ralph Ventura. And Councilmember Nunn was John Anastasio and Ralph Ventura. So, 3,
Have a two-way tie.
2, and 2. Okay. Based on that, I would suggest that we focus on Mr. Anastasio and Ms. Cockcroft. And at this point, you can have discussion. We can go to a second ballot, and you can just pick your top choice, whatever you'd like to do.
Yeah, let's go to a second ballot, and it's gonna be read anyway. Unless you guys just wanna talk about it, we'll do another ballot since we're down to those two, and then we'll see what the numbers come out from that.
Okay?
Now, Are we just gonna mark one on this ballot?
One.
I'm only marking one of the two,
Yeah.
Oh, did you mark your name?
one of those two.
Did you mark your name and sign it, Mr.? Do we need to mark our name and sign this one too?
Oh, yes.
Okay.
You know, we have to keep the clerk happy.
Keep the
She's
official.
the HR.
Well,
She's the clerk.
the voting clerk. Oh, yours is broken.
I think we've been here too long all day today, maybe I'm starting to get delirious, huh?
Are you wanting to sign?
It's been a long day.
Do you sign this?
It would be nice, yeah, but it's. Tough decision, huh?
Yeah. Colin.
Oh, sorry, thank you. Didn't want to scare him, but he was the deciding vote. Councilmember Dodd voted for Jennifer Cockcroft. Councilmember Dixon voted for John Anastasio. Mayor Jones voted for Jennifer Cockcroft. Councilmember McPartlin voted for Jennifer Cockcroft, and Councilmember Nunn voted for John Anastasio. So it's 3-2, I think. Ms. Cockcroft.
Yeah, 3-2.
Okay.
That's it?
Well, we just need to figure out how to negotiate a
That's right.
contract. I would assume that Ms. Cockcroft would be your first choice, and if you cannot come to agreement, then we would move to Mr. Anastasio.
Anastasio.
You should make a motion to that effect, I guess, so.
I'll move that Jennifer Cockcroft is the selected choice for city attorney, and John Anastasio would be our second choice if we can't reach a contractual agreement.
Second. Any other discussion on that motion? Anyone?
I think if the first choice falls through, I would like to have a discussion on the candidates.
Okay.
Because
Yeah.
I wasn't comfortable marking either one, you know, based on what I read in the files.
Okay.
Well, right now what we have is we have Jennifer Cockcroft as number one, and number two is John Anastasia, right? And the motion was made that if the agreement doesn't work out with her, then we move to Mr. Anastasia. And Mr. McPartlin is suggesting that if it falls through with her, then perhaps we need to revisit and have another vote. Is that what you're talking about?
Yes.
On additional candidates?
Yes.
So if that does happen, do we have an agreement that we can?
Well, we have a motion on the table.
Yeah, I know, but,
Just for Grin's purposes, if there seems to be a consensus among the council that they like the idea that Councilmember McPartlin is putting forth, I'll withdraw my motion. But I'd like to know if the council feels like that they have a consensus in doing that. I don't mind withdrawing my motion.
I like our second choice.
I like our
personally.
second
I
choice
thought
as
he was
well,
Very
so-
strong.
So,
What we could do is just vote for the first choice and then reconvene if the contract can't be
Okay,
worked out.
I'll withdraw my motion.
And I'll withdraw my second.
Okay, now I'll make a motion that we offer the city attorney's job to Jennifer Cockcroft, and that the city mayor enter into contract negotiations. I don't want to put a date on there, but I'd sure like to see it happen in the next 2 to 3 weeks.
Right, and she wouldn't be able to leave for at least 30 days,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
So,
that would be part of the.
yeah,
Yeah. I mean, we're gonna keep our interim attorney until she can move in here full-time, so.
right,
Yeah.
okay. So if the negotiation doesn't go through with her, she's not accepted, then we come back?
Then we'd have to come back then,
All
basically.
right, and make another vote on the other candidates?
Yes.
Okay,
Do you have a second on that?
yes, second. All right, any other discussion? Hearing none, call the roll, Madam Clerk.
Vice Mayor Nunn,
yes.
Councilmember Dixon,
Yes.
Councilmember Dodd,
Yes.
Councilmember McPartlin,
Yes.
and Mayor Jones.
Yes.
Motion carries. Thank you.
And then the next question is, who's going to negotiate the contract?
I am.
The mayor. You will, okay? And, we're available to help. You've got your city attorney, your interim city attorney, so any way we can assist, just let us know.
Right. Mr. Maya, is he on?
Yeah, I'm on.
You heard all of that, correct?
Yeah, I did.
Okay, so we'll get started working on that.
Yeah, we'll do it just like we're doing the other contracts.
Okay, very good. All right, that's it for you, sir?
That's it.
All right, well,
Mr. Mayor, I just have a question. You're looking at a couple weeks to negotiate the contract. I just wanted to let it be known that I'm having surgery May 23rd, and I may not be available for the 24th meeting. So if there's anything anticipated at that meeting, if you could move it back.
yeah.
Okay.
Oh, no, that's fine. How long you thinking?
I don't know until I have it done, what I'm gonna look like.
They haven't had a projection on you, so
Hey,
if
look,
you're talking about maybe the 1st of June?
I might be okay the following week, well, or the next meeting in June, or, maybe a special meeting. I'm okay with that. Or if, move it to the 22nd. But the 24th, I may not be, viable option.
Right, okay, but we gotta get past this. If we
Okay.
can come to an agreement on the contract, then we won't have to worry about that.
All right.
Right.
All right,
Very good.
very good. All right, so that's the business before us. This meeting is adjourned.